You were born on the peaceful island of Vermont, a quiet place untouched by the great waves of history. Your family has lived here for generations, farming the fertile lands and fishing the abundant waters. The days pass in harmony, filled with laughter, the scent of fresh bread from the bakery, and the chatter of merchants in the bustling marketplace. You have heard stories of the outside world, of pirates, of the great marine forces, of legendary figures who shape the fate of nations, but they feel like distant myths, tales meant to entertain children. Your life is simple, and that is enough. But peace is fragile in this world. One evening, the sky is painted in hues of red and gold as the sun sets, and you see something unusual on the horizon. Dark silhouettes of massive ships. The people of your town gather, murmuring in confusion. The Marines have never come here before. Some believe it is a patrol, others whisper of protection. But then, the first cannon fires and your world is shattered. The explosion drowns out all other sounds. The cheerful calls of vendors, the cries of seagulls, the rustling of the wind through the trees. In an instant, the world you knew ceases to exist. Panic erupts. The ground trembles as explosions tear through the streets. Homes that have stood for generations are reduced to rubble in an instant. The cries of men, women, and children fill the air, but no one comes to help. You see people running, searching for safety where there is none. The great bell of the town square tolls frantically, a desperate warning that comes too late. You clutch your younger sibling's hand tightly, feeling their trembling fingers wrapped around yours. Your mother screams your name, but the voice is drowned in the cacophony of destruction. A wave of dust and fire rolls through the village, choking the streets in smoke, turning familiar faces into silhouettes of terror and despair. The Marines call it a buster call, a complete and utter eradication. The island is to be erased, not just from maps, but from memory itself. You do not understand why. No one does. There were rumors that a scholar had arrived months ago, that they were studying old texts, secrets the world government wanted buried, but what crime could justify this annihilation? You remember the scholar? A quiet, kind person who shared stories of the past with curious children. Was this truly why your home was doomed? Were these stories truly worth the destruction of an entire island? You see Marines moving through the wreckage, checking for survivors, but not to save them, to eliminate them. You see the warships lined across the sea, their massive cannons primed and ready. The Vice Admirals give their orders with cold precision. There is no hesitation in their eyes. They do not see people. They see a mission. The sky darkens with smoke, the air thick with the scent of burning wood and flesh. The waves turn black with the wreckage of what was once your home. You see a mother cradling her baby, shielding them from the flames, though you already know they will not survive. A fisherman, his net still in hand, stares blankly as his life is torn apart. Even the elderly, too weak to run, are left behind to perish in the flames. Your family runs, but where? The docks are already in flames, boats turn to cinders before they could even be used for escape. Some try to flee into the forests, but there is no sanctuary. The Marines do not leave loose ends. You hear the clamor of boots as soldiers march through the streets, cutting down those who resist, capturing those who might have answers. The scholars are dragged away, pleading, screaming. You see your father turn to shield you, only for a rifle to be raised. You feel your mother pull you back as you try to reach for him, her grip tight, her voice firm even as tears stream down her face. Run! The world blurs. Your mother's hands shake as she pushes you forward, tells you to run. You do not want to leave. You cannot leave. But she does not give you a choice. They do not stop until even the ruins have turned to dust, until there is nothing left but fire and the endless sea. As the final explosions echo into the night, silence follows. Vermont is gone. Days later, you wake up on the wreckage of a boat, drifting aimlessly. The sea is cruel, but it has spared you. Why? You do not know. You have lost everything, but one thing remains: the truth. You were there. You saw what they did, and as long as you draw breath, their lies will never be absolute. You do not know where you are or where you will go, but the rage burning inside you will not let you fade into the abyss. You drift for days, surviving on rainwater and sheer will. Memories of your family haunt you, their laughter now an unbearable echo in your mind. The rage within you grows, an ember that refuses to die. When a passing ship finally spots you, you have already decided. Your life will not end as a victim. They take you in, a crew of wanderers and outcasts who know too well the cruelty of the world. They ask where you come from, but when you speak of Vermont, they only give you knowing looks. Another one, they mutter. This is not the first time the world government has erased an island, nor will it be the last. They teach you to survive, to fight, to navigate the world that stole everything from you. You are no longer just a refugee. You are a spark of defiance in a world built on control. You no longer drift aimlessly. You have a purpose. And for the first time since that night, as the wind fills your sails, you feel something unexpected. Hope.